here it is. The book with all the memories of our television career. I thought we'd lost it, and it's here. It's fantastic.
It's incredible, and we're going to go through it again today. Sunday chat. We've looked through it, and you've got really emotional looking through all those old photographs, haven't you?
I did. It was great memories. Great memories.
Just explain then what this is. How did this come about?
It was David Bell, the head of Light Entertainment, who's now passed away, bless him. It was sort of coming up to when we were finishing, if you like, and he decided he'd do this book for us, which we didn't know anything about, and he presented it to us on our very last performance, and I went through it and I thought, oh, this is fantastic. And then, for some reason, I couldn't find it, lost, and now here it is again, which is, it's fantastic. It brings back so many memories for me.
The lofts are great things, aren't they? Oh. Just amazing when you find them, particularly when you move on.
I know, you go, wow.
Yeah, superb. I say, we've gone through it. So I'm going to pick out some, I've labelled them, so only really touching the iceberg here, aren't we? Because as you can see, it's thick of all the biggest stars.
Yeah.
I wanted to pick up on Little Leo Sayer, which is here, which is this photograph here.
Yeah.
And you were saying that he was just absolutely blown away to be there, yeah?
I'm looking at it now from this angle, and it looks like there's two Bobs.
Absolutely.
It was incredible. When he came out, me and Bob went, "It looks like me," Bob said. I said, "He does." I said, "It's incredible." Yeah, and he was great. We had a great time with him. He was I think we sang a song. I think we did. Yeah, we sang this song, and it was really good. But the way he pulled his braces, it was just like Bob. Hey, rock on! It was fabulous, fabulous,
superb. All right, we'll turn the page on that. But we're turning lots of pages. So I mean, all this to take on tour with you at the end of the year is going to be incredible. I mean, here's another one, and again. You showed me the messages that he sent you after the show. Cliff Richard had said how thrilled he had been to be part of it.
Yeah, I mean, he was such a lovely lad, and you could tell when he come on, he was so excited about being on the show. Me and Bob were beside ourselves. This man, Cliff Richards, was a massive star, massive, way before we got on TV, and for him to come on and be like that, he was an absolute gentleman. And then, of course, we've got Eric Sykes there. And Eric did the movie with us, Boys in Blue. But on this, he kept coming on and purposely doing the wrong line. And me and Bob are in tears. Until eventually David Bell said, "Right, enough, right? Get it done. This is the last time we're going to film it. If it's not done this time, it's gone." So, of course, we all panicked, and of course, we got it right eventually, so, yeah.
So, after being tucked away all these years, how did you feel when you went up in the loft and it was stuck there full of dust? And
I just couldn't believe it. I mean, honestly, could not believe it. I honestly couldn't.
Let's home in on Little Richard, this one here. Yeah. You were saying that the excitement of him coming across from America to be part of the Cannon and Ball show.
Well, yeah, and I mean... he was the rock and roll king, and Bob loved rock and roll, and he, a good golly Miss Marlin, that's what we were hoping he was going to do, and we're stood there in the wings and waiting for him to start to play. He sang a love song. Bob went crackers. He's doing a love song. What's happened to rock and roll? I said, calm down.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was so funny.
So let's turn another load of pages. We can only get to a few of them, the ones that we picked out.
Yeah.
Lulu.
Lulu was fabulous. I vaguely remember that, but the most wonderful thing, that was wonderful what she did there, but the most wonderful thing was the wall routine that we did, which was we sang a song and we're all have a verse each or whatever, and each time Lulu sings, Bob dragged her off the wall, then I dragged Bob off the wall, then he dragged me off the wall, and it's an absolute shambles. But you could tell Lulu enjoyed it, because at one stage she got her leg up on put her leg around Bob's neck that way and dragged him off honestly, I couldn't believe it. She was absolutely fantastic. Love her to bits.
As I said, great for you, and great to be taking this out on tour with you as well, which is a great thing. And you were saying that when you first brought it down, it brought more than a tear to your eye to look back at it all.
I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop looking at it. I kept thinking, I can't believe we worked with all these lovely people, and it brought such great memories back. Yeah.
Turning to another page, you were saying this is really sad, because this is
the 2 pages that always. This is our last rehearsal, and that was the last farewell. I'll never forget it. We didn't want it to end. It was just circumstances. It was nothing to do that our audiences had gone less. We were still getting 20 million viewers. It was just that LWT were moving on.
And let me go back to the beginning of this incredible find, because there really is they're plotting out the whole the production team had sent you cards and things which I've got stuck at in the back there, but there it is, Christmas specials.
Fantastic.
Christmas special again there with all the producers, David Bell and Michael Hurl's part of it, of course. Top of the Pops through the years.
I know
all big players, and the lovely letters that have been received, which are in here as well, from all the people that have appeared on the show. It's totally blown you away, this, hasn't it?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it's back in my hands. I'm so glad.
And you're taking it out on tour?
Yes, I am. It's coming with me now. If I could fit it in my pocket, I would.
Well, the thing is, of course, now you're going to have to take real good care of it. Make sure you don't leave it under any bed or anything.
No, I won't.
Please don't.
I won't.
Yeah, wonderful find. Yeah. One of the things in there was, you were talking about the prompter, which I thought was a great story, was like your early days getting started when Tom and yourself together, Tom and Bobby together, worked their magic, and Bobby going out. Tell us that story about him going out with his camera.
Well, yeah, it was quite amazing. When nobody sort of knew us, we were doing some nightclubs and stuff, and we decided to put a bit of comedy in, and so Bob dressed in a real baggy suit with a big thick belt on that your dad used to give you a good hiding with when you were a kid, and the camera around his neck tied with a piece of string, and he would be queuing with the people waiting to come in, and he'd be saying, hey, Tommy, I'm him. I'm not him. I'm not Tommy, but I'm his biggest fan. See my camera? I'm taking pictures of him there. Hey, I'm here. I'm doing this. And they were all going, oh, right. All the audience went in, sat down. He's at the back of the room. Tommy, I'm here. Tommy, can I take some pictures? I'm your number 1 fan, Hey, I'm here. And they were all going, oh, for goodness sake, shut up. And I was sort of singing at that point. And they all said, leave it. Tommy's singing. What are you doing? And all of a sudden, we made arrangements with the bouncer that when I shouted his name, he would come on stage and take him off. So I went, John, that was the bouncer, and he came forward. I said, John, please, take him off. I'm trying to do my act. This audience are going daft. It's not right, this. You're quite right, Tommy. Got hold of Bob with scruff at neck like that and turned, and as he turned, the spotlight hit the bouncer in the face, and he went. And he stood there with him like that, and I'm stood at side and thinking, what are you doing? And I went, take it off. And now the audience are really howling, going mental. And then, of course, the bouncer went off, and that was it. We started to do the act. But, yeah, that was how we used to start the act.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Do you feel there's a lot of things happening for you in 2024? The tour.
Yeah.
Being back in, after all that self-doubt that you had.
Yeah.
Do you actually feel now that things are starting, and you find something pure gold? I mean,
yes.
It's all bedded in gold, all the pages.
I know,
here.
it's just...
Do you feel things are starting to drop in for you now?
I do. It took a while. COVID came. I never thought I would even think about going on stage. It's still quite nerve-wracking to think what I'm doing. I've done bits and pieces at the moment, and I'm suddenly beginning to get this feeling that Bob's looking down and he's saying, "Come on, mate, you can do this. Keep the legacy going." And yeah, and I am going to do, and I will. As time goes on, I'll get more confident, and it's just a case of stepping into the right direction, and away we go. And hopefully that will happen.
And I know there's some exciting times ahead because great people, we can talk about it. People like Jimmy Tarbuck have been in touch and invited you out, and and just giving you you're going along to meet him in a few weeks' time.
Oh, can't wait!
How good that the people that you've been associated with are happy to push you along as well.
Yeah, they've all been a big help. Robbie, Jimmy Tarbuck. When we did that sketch with Jimmy Tarbuck, oh my goodness me, I have never laughed as much in my life. I show it on a clip when I'm doing my show, and I even start to laugh on stage with me laughing. So, and I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I laughed. I still don't know to this day why I laughed, because Jimmy came on, give the wrong line, and he went off. And as he's walking back, I start to laugh. I'm like, and he come up. He said, "It was a little golf routine." He said, "So, what's wrong with the captain, Tommy?" I went, "It's 12, Jimmy." "Really?" He said, "I'm 6. I said, "You're 6? Oh, that's good, Jimmy, that's good." He said, "Yeah." He said, "What are you laughing at, Tommy?" I said, "I don't know, Jimmy." I said, "I expected the director to come on and stop it." I said, "He's just letting it go on." I said, "I can't believe it." He said, "Oh," he said, "I just thought you had a folder up your ass."
Brilliant. But it's great to end on a smile.
Yeah,
You
it is.
got really emotional going through this today, and you particularly got emotional at those farewell photographs, which are just, for you, must be incredible. The final rehearsal, the final goodbye, the final wave to camera.
Yeah, it is.
But hey, what a finder.
Oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely. Can't believe it. Fabulous.
To end, because we haven't done it for quite a while, how about a little line of "Together We'll Be Okay"?
Okay. "I'll have me a laugh, grin me a grin, and then I know that we can win."
I'll do us. Happy Sunday, everybody.